So it's now 11 o'clock at night. What happened last night?
There's a few things we're going to let you in on when we go to Gibraltar tomorrow.
People on TripAdvisor are saying don't fall for the Gibraltar taxi tour scam. Hello, and we have arrived. So we have got to, well, just outside Gibraltar. So there's the van, and just over here is the marina. Now at the moment we usually park this side of the marina, but they've got a load of work going on. So you can't. So we're in sort of like the secondary parking, a big car park basically. And over that side, as you can see, is Gibraltar. So we're going to head over there this evening. We're going to pick up the camera tomorrow morning and do a bit of exploring for everyone.
Hi, we've just been out over to Gibraltar and had a lovely meal. We had an Indian, didn't we? And it was like the most amazing Indian I've had. Really authentic, wasn't it, darling?
It was actually really nice, yes. It was a good Indian. Now, there's a few things we're going to let you in on when we go to Gibraltar tomorrow.
But if you can hear the noise in the background, that's the vans that are parked next to us with noisy kids running around the whole park. They were playing with bricks earlier in the daytime, so yeah, well, hopefully it'll calm down soon when we want to go to sleep. So it is now 9:25 at night. We are still around the marina. Just want to fill you guys in. It's getting worse. Just an update. It has quietened down with the screaming. Great, so that obviously helped the having a word. However, another van's just pulled up and now they're in a U shape. It's not even in a parking spot. So it's now 11 o'clock at night. 1, 2, 3 vans, which you won't be able to see because it's dark. And there's music playing as well now. Eventually I resolved. They came out, they've had a chat, they've been told not to carry on with the noise. They've moved into the spot we were in, so they're no longer in a U-shape. So I just wanted to take this opportunity to tell you a bit about the campsite and what happened last night. So we went and had something to eat yesterday, came back, and where we parked there was a load of bricks next to us. And then when we came back, what happened?
Well, it's just one van parked there,
Yeah.
and then kids started playing around with the bricks.
There's a little baby that was like
which was underneath
crawling,
the pallet of bricks.
crawling. I wouldn't even say the baby was walking yet.
No, weren't walking, crawling, left outside.
The mum and dad were
in
in
front
the
of
van.
the pallet of bricks, with the kids chucking them off. So that
Chucking
could have
the bricks
easily
at-
hit his head. And then a second van pulled up, and then a third van pulled up, so they formed a U shape and turned it into a campsite pretty much, which
Yeah.
it's not. So
When we came back and we were sat there just trying to watch telly, enjoying ourselves, all you could hear was screaming kids, wasn't it?
yeah, loud
Absolutely.
adults talking.
Well, they weren't
which is fine.
over loud. It was the
Well,
kids
screaming kids really. But
running around the van, running around our
don't get
van.
us wrong, you know, we're all for kids and camping and stuff like that, but this was now taking it past the, you know, uncomfortable level. It was now around 11:30.
Before
But we
the
gave
third,
them
that
to-
was before the third van.
We gave them
tipped
to
up.
11 o'clock because that's cut off time for noise. However, we understand there'd be a little bit here and there, but not like that.
Anyway, so the screaming continued, it all continued, running around the van continued. Lee got up to say something, but we ended up moving, and in the end, they ended up coming
Yeah.
over and speaking to you, and you ended up
Yeah, so
sorting
we
it
sorted
out.
it out, but, you know, we ended up moving, so
Yeah.
that's fine. You know, it is what it is. We're going to go and see Gibraltar.
Yeah, I don't rate the reason I don't rate this site is because they're still charging you the same price. You don't have the choice of the marina bit at the moment, and also along the marina, and also they didn't cordon off any of the areas where they're going to be working today. They should have cordoned that off so that people didn't park there, because then they're moving vans.
That's that, and we're going to go and actually fit in a bit of Gibraltar for you and take you around from what we can see in the time we've got. So, on a positive note, you may remember a few vlogs back now that when we left the Overland show, my rear view camera didn't work. So finally I got round to playing around with it. Not really chased the lead, but I knew it had to end up where the cameras were at the back of the van. So I took a panelling out from the back of the wardrobe and I played with the wires that actually went into the camera. I think what it is they actually dangle down and driving around, and over time, probably over the bumps on the field, the cables became loose. I've reconnected the cable up by unplugging and reconnecting them, and now, as you can see, I've got the rear view reversing camera, and then I've got the rear view driving camera, and they are all working. So all I need to do now is have it set properly that when I go into reverse, one camera comes on, and when I come out of reverse, the other camera then comes on. But that's a positive note. I've got that working, so that's one less thing for the Swift warranty to be doing. Happy days.
Heading into Gibraltar border control. This is the way in, and that's the way out. Finally got through to lots of passport control.
So we worked it out. So obviously, being British now, even though this is part of that, Gibraltar, is you can't just get through. So if you're French, if you're if you're from Europe, you can just bolt straight in. But the main reason is because it's all about the stamp.
Yeah.
So it's about them controlling us in the EU.
Yeah,
so it's stamp in, stamp out, and making sure they know that
we
we're
have
in
to
their
queue.
country.
We have to queue, and anyone else who's in the EU can just show the passport quickly and walk through.
Yeah.
You can get a bus from here that takes you into the main town, which is not that far to walk, really, is it?
No, not at all.
And then you get, as soon as you come in, you get a guide.
I got Euro though.
And this is where the airfield is, and you've got to make sure that that's on green, so that you know there isn't a plane about to take off. So we're safe at the moment.
Yeah.
We've seen a couple of planes taking off, haven't we?
Yeah, from the air at the marina we have. Yeah. One thing we learned from last night, even though where Gibraltar is situated on the map, it's probably just as expensive, if not more expensive, than the UK here. Items to buy, and even properties. Fuel's cheaper.
But you have to come across in your vehicle, obviously.
Yeah.
But there's fuel stations as soon as you come in there, and there's one over the other road for going out.
Everything's more UK style, the roads, the crossings, the lines. But it's like
on the other side still.
Yeah, obviously they're still driving on the same side as Spain. But other than that, it's like being in the centre of London here. I think we're on the hunt for the cable cars, but I think we're in like the main street now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think the only thing traditional I can see maybe is the fish and chip shop.
This is the main shopping area, main street.
It's like being back in the UK-ish. Even the weather's like that.
I'll just look and see if I can find a charger for my portable speaker. Wireless one that I brought. I've got the charger.
Council Post Office.
Religious. Scan to donate. Little shop. Are we allowed to go in then? Yeah. It's actually a cathedral, this, but it just smells a bit wicked, doesn't it?
Here where he knelt in prayer lies the RT Rev Dr. John Farmer.
Dr. John Farmer Healy.
CBE.
And then the rest of it you might be able to read. Bishop of Gibraltar.
Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibraltar. Bishop of Gibral much in there. We got a little bit for you, but not because of the smell. There's actually people in prayer.
You'd be glad you can't smell.
I know there is a smell, but it's probably not as potent as it is for you. Not as bad as that lagoon.
Not nearly as bad. Yeah. So yeah, there was somebody in prayer, but we've shown you loads of cathedrals, the different places anyway.
But it was
Which is
lovely
nice
in
to
there.
see in there, yeah.
Yeah.
I like things like that. Then you come straight out of there though into this like square. That must have been where they went in. This is presented to the people of Gibraltar by the Corps of Royal Engineers to commemorate the continuous service given by the Corps on the Rock of Gibraltar from 1704 and the formation here in 1772 of the first body of soldiers of the Corps, then known as the Company of Soldier Artificers. 26th of March 1994.
So, because we're a bit late on in the day, what we've decided to do is take one of these tours. Don't really have a company name, but as yet. But the tourist guys, I think they're trying to fill the car up. It's £40 each. It's £37 each for the cable car, and you just get to the top. So we're gonna do this where we can go and see a bit of other stuff as well, and hopefully pick up some of the sites as we stop. We do it mainly where we stop. Yeah, so they stop at 4 places. So as they stop, that's where we get the camera out. Maybe a bit of footage from the car, but probably not. It'll be as and when we stop. People on TripAdvisor are saying don't fall for the Gibraltar taxi tour scam. Silly things like getting the taxi. Right, it's probably saying, well, no, you now owe me money. Good morning, everyone. It's another fine day. So today we are definitely going to get up to the top of Gibraltar. We're going to now go across and get the bus down to the cable cars, get a cable car up, and then do the walk down so we can see all the apes and stuff like that. So this one is just going to get even more exciting.
It's like they're doing some work near the runway, doesn't it?
It does, yes. We're going a different route up to the cable car. It's like being a bus driver here. It's a nightmare.
It's taken a bit longer to do because then roadworks had to go round to get on that stretch. So we might have actually got there today if we'd have walked or got there quicker. But my feet aren't good from them bites at the moment, so it doesn't seem much we're looking on them. We've arrived at the cable cars.
Yeah, so this is the ticket office, and I think, are we just going to get the...
Prepaid tickets or tickets to be purchased. Just get the single, because then we'll walk down. This is where you get your tickets. We're waiting to go.
Yeah.
Just waiting for it to fill up, and then we're going to be going up there. So Lee's family seat.
Yeah, the stuff here. Close my eyes if needed.
What's that?
Close my eyes if needed.
Welcome to the cable car. Our ride 412 metres up to the top of the rock will take approximately 6 minutes. During your top of the rock visit, you will encounter the famous Barbary macaques. These are wild, free-roaming, tailless monkeys. They have sharp teeth and will bite if provoked. Please do not feed or attempt to touch them. Feel free to take photos, but please keep your distance. You should not take out or display any food or plastic bags, as the monkeys will grab them. You should place rucksacks at your front to protect your belongings. Located at the summit, the Mons Calpe Suite restaurant offers a varied menu of meals, snacks and drinks while you enjoy the spectacular view in a unique setting. We have a small gift shop where you can purchase a range of souvenirs. An audio tour can be downloaded to your mobile device using the QR code issued at the ticket office via our free Wi-Fi. It will highlight points of historical interest as you wander the terraces. If you have purchased an entry ticket, you will be able to access the nature reserve and admission to its many sites. The Skywalk glass platform is a 10-minute walk downhill. St. Michael's Cave is a further 10-minute walk. If your plans change, you can purchase an entry ticket in the restaurant. We hope that you enjoy your top of the rock experience.
So that's us at the top. I'll just show you down there. Look at them. That's bloody beautiful.
I've got nothing for you, mate.
He's eating anyway. He's just eating, he's fine. He's just saying he doesn't like cable cars.
Well, going up the cable car, you can just sort of grit your teeth and just go up, but getting back on it to go down, I'm walking down no matter what. So it's only one way.
Yeah, I think it would be a little bit worse really going down on it, but you just looked at the floor and sat down, didn't you? And looked at the floor, and I think there was a lady next to you wasn't too sure either.
No, probably does it more than me, but just
yeah, doesn't like
she
it.
gets up every time.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're going towards a skywalk now,
There's
and
like
there's loads of
loads
monkeys
of
here.
monkeys here.
So, oh, look, a little baby. Oh,
Don't care about
oh, they don't care about heights. They just swing from them and everything.
birds could have knocked him off then.
What did you find, mate? Hey? And then he's just sat up there on the rock enjoying himself. Oh, hello. Oh, that's so cute. He's a big one, isn't he? This must be used to us just walking past. These lot are hungry, just having the food. There's Daddy sitting up there protecting, I think, while they're all eating. That was a little tiny one. Oh. Can you imagine if we just sat there like that on the edge of it? They must all hang out round here in the morning and wait till the cafe's open up there. And
Well, I don't know, they get fed here looking at it.
yeah, oh, what, sorry?
They get fed there, I think. That's like a feeding station.
Oh, so they come down to eat in the morning and they must go up there afterwards then. They've got a little baby down here, look.
Eating something.
Oh my God, how cute is he? Led by a shepherd, 500 Spanish soldiers climbed the east face of the rock in 1704 from Catalan Bay to surprise the garrison, but they were discovered and made prisoner. The shepherd's path from near this spot was scraped away soon afterwards. Got to go up here now, haven't we, and round. Oh look, there's some just laid in the middle of the path up here. Hello, mate. What are you doing? You all right down there? You don't know if they're going to grab you or not, do you? Imagine going for your morning run every morning and having to run around monkeys. That'd be quite cool. He's doing his stretches, he's already been for a run. Been running, mate? You alright? Oh, bye-bye.
So we are going to try and find St Michael's Cave and take a little ganders at that. So
We're not doing everything, are we, darling?
we're not doing everything. No, we have been here for a couple of days, but you know, for us, I think it's just a shame that it was all confusing. One of how you get up here. It was for us anyway. Some may find it easy. However, we made sure we got the bus straight to the cable car and straight up the mountain. Made it a lot easier. And then it's just working your way down, but we're meeting people all the time that are like, oh, what way is it to this and what way is it to
Even
that?
though we've got a map, it's
Yeah,
so
and
confusing.
yeah, so there's paths leading off to different areas, but
We could be up here all day and we want to get off to our next destination.
yes, so we do, and
Which we're not going to tell you just yet, will we?
no, not just yet.
We're coming down here and we've seen them taxis and that from yesterday that were trying to get us to come up here. And they come up, but They doesn't look like you get out and look at the monkeys.
No.
Or anything. You just see them through the window.
Which is a bit
Yeah.
pants, really.
But like you said, you didn't fancy coming up in one of them, did you?
No, I mean the roads are the width of a car, so you're pretty
Yeah.
much looking out the edge. So it would have been not an enjoyable experience. Anyway, not for me. So close your eyes. If you're scared of heights, close your eyes on the cable car, sit down, get up to the top within 6 minutes, and then make your way down. So that's all you need to do. So coming up to St Michael's cabin. There's a monkey on the top there, having a good old scratch. Oh, he's seen me now, he's seen the camera. There's one at the window, and a little baby one down there. Surprising how many there are actually. So we can go and have a look at the cave. So we'll check that out.
How much I'll be able to film in here. I don't know how dark it is.
Now in a cave. Sound.
Oh, you can get a picture.
Yeah. Look at that.
Don't look down the edges. That gets me down there. Yeah, it gets me a little bit looking down there because the bridge isn't 100%. Oh, what's going on now? It's too much for me to read on there. There's actually a barcode. Do you need it?
Did you know? The old myth of Gibraltar. So
What's the
they
style?
believed that
Yeah.
the camera, they believed that the cave was bottomless, or the mount, and it had a passage all the way to Africa, which is only 15 miles away. Do you know that?
Wow.
15 miles to Africa.
You put things into perspective, you realise where you are in the world. This is about the angel. That is the angel. That's what it looks like when the lights are on.
Can you see us? Just.
That was pretty,
How did they get?
no, but that was pretty amazing, that. I enjoyed that.
1954 is when the Queen Elizabeth II and the Duke of Edinburgh visited the caves.
I wonder if it had all that light display then. I doubt it. No, you see, it wasn't open for tourism until 1960. St Michael's Cave was opened as an auditorium and a tourist attraction by the Honourable S.A. Sahuya, Minister for Port and Tourism in May 1960 on behalf of the government of Gibraltar. So she wouldn't have seen all that. Wasn't done for tourism. Hello, are you collecting for charity? Yeah? No. Sorry, I got no change.
If we go down there, you go to the Apes Den and Windsor Bridge.
Right, it's the middle one.
Oh,
Right.
cool. We're not going up and up.
We're not going up and up. I was just saying to Lee, I was reading on TripAdvisor yesterday about this place. Someone's had to report a taxi driver because they caught them throwing things at the monkeys when they were on the edges trying to knock them off.
Terrible.
It's disgusting.
Terrible behaviour, yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't
So-
like a monkey trying to do that to you, would you?
So that's the halfway point for the cable cars, but I don't think they're stopping halfway point at the moment. So we're just talking and saying that the cable car, what we've done today, the cable car going up there
Yeah.
and then going off and walking around,
Yeah.
getting a single on the cable as well. Cable
Yeah,
car.
yeah. You know, at the end of the day, it's easier to walk down. So just get straight to the top and then just make your way to all the different sites that you want to see on Gibraltar Rock or whatever. It's a lot easier that way.
Then head down to come out of it.
Yeah, so for the two
Cheapest
of us,
way, isn't it?
two of us, it was £69. You get the nature reserve pass, so you can go into the cave and the skywalk and do other little bits and bobs. And that was a single up in the cable car. So yeah, it was the cheaper and better option for us anyway.
Yeah, so don't get caught out with them taxi drivers telling you to. No, so there is some proper tours, so I'm not saying to everyone, but
No, but they
you
don't
know,
seem to stop or let you out.
they just show
So-
you around. So if you actually want to experience it more on foot,
Yeah.
just do what we've done.
Yeah.
We didn't go and see everything, but we're a bit short on time because we're moving on, aren't we now?
Yeah, but if you have got difficulty walking, cable car to the top, the paths are quite decent. Okay, and it's coming down, so it's not that fatiguing really.
Yeah, you can always get the cable car back down again if you wanted to.
If you need to, but then
Yeah.
by the time you've seen the sights, you're halfway
You're
down.
halfway down
You've got to
anyway.
climb back up
yeah.
again.
So, well, we're going to leave this one here.
Yeah.
All we're doing now is walking down the side of the rocks, nothing interesting, and walking through the customs and border bit again, what you've already seen. So we will pick you up again when we get to our next destination.
Yes, so thank you again to everyone that subscribed to the channel and supporting. So we will see you on the next one
On a campsite.
on our campsite. Bye.
See ya.